Good morning. It's September 1st, 2020, and I'm getting ready to go in for my 8th tattoo removal on my hand. A little bit ago, I put on numbing cream. They're doing things a little bit different at the office now, so I just have a little bottle of it that I have at home and keep it in the fridge. I just put a little bit on, spread it all over the area, and I leave it on for about 40 minutes. I'm feeling pretty scared and nervous to go in. A few treatments ago, I was like, this is getting easier because there's less ink to zap, like I'm used to it, I know what to expect, and now it's the opposite. It's getting harder, and I don't know if he'll increase the laser settings today. I never know. It just depends, and I just wish I had someone there with me today to hold my hand. Fortunately, I don't have anyone to go with me. So the stress ball is just not cutting it, but it'll have to do, right? My favorite tech is also no longer there, so that's tough. Feeling a little anxious right now, but it is what it is. This is the real reality of tattoo removal. I'm about to make myself a smoothie. I'm gonna chug my cold water, take some Advil, and be on my way, just like I always do. And then post-treatment, I'll chug some more water, eat a little bit, and then I'm gonna try and take my dog on a walk when I get back, just so that I can like move around and help with the blood flow. Hoping that that helps today, and I'll just keep my hand up because you just want to keep it elevated, and it hurts really bad if I keep my hand down, just because it's getting so swollen and fat. So anyway, wish me luck. Hello. I just got home from my appointment. Talked to my doctor, and he was like asking about how my blistering's been going, like after each treatment, and what I've been noticing and stuff. And he was like continuing to talk about how it's being stubborn, and he said that his record for someone's tattoo removal is 13 treatments. So he was like, you still have a ways to go, because this is number 8. And he was like, but don't be the record holder. And I was like, really try not to be. Not that I could do anything about that. But it's starting to swell a little bit. I'm okay. I had to literally just like give myself a pep talk in my head the whole time, like, you got this, you got this, you got this, and squeeze the stress ball. No tears this time. Last time I really only cried because, like, not even because of the pain, because I just was like, fudge, like, I can't believe I'm going through this. But yeah, I'm gonna do an update throughout my day today. I did take my Advil and chug my water, and of course did my numbing cream before I went. So yeah, this is just what it looks like right now. You can see my fingers starting to swell a little bit, but I'm okay. So we'll see how today goes. Something I forgot to mention is that my doctor was asking about the blistering, and I just told him. So basically what's been happening, because I said I haven't had awful blistering since treatment number 2. Treatment number 2 was that big nasty blister that is in my very first YouTube video, and I had to go in the next day. The blisters were getting worse, like my whole hand was covered in huge blisters, so I had to go back in to see him to have him drain them, because when they get that big, like, you need to go back in. So anyway, what's been happening is I have like a bunch of, it just looks like a bunch of bubbling, and they're like a bunch of tiny blisters and maybe a few like medium-sized blisters, which I'm totally fine with draining by myself at home. And so he kind of like laughed, and he was like, so you know, like, it's being stubborn and you're blistering every single time anyway. He was like, but you're not having any scarring because you're taking such good care of it. He was like, so we're just gonna go up on the lasers. Like, we really need to knock this thing down. And I was like, oh. And he's like, I know. But I mean, like, I just told him, like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, you know, he knows I am. Like, it's not a good time. So, yeah. I'll be curious to see how this one reacts, just because there were a few moments while he was lasering that I just was like, oh, fudge. Like, I used other words, but we're gonna censor it here. But anyway, he gave me 3 mini breaks throughout lasering this time because he went up on the setting, so it was quite painful. But it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Hey everyone, September 1st, 2020, and this is my post 4-hour update. So I'm pleasantly surprised that my pain has been really bearable. I don't know. Sometimes it's just god awful after, and like my 3rd treatment, I was so scared that it was gonna be so painful, and like I barely had any swelling, and it was so bizarre. I don't know. I took an Advil gel this time instead of normal like Advil. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I ate really well yesterday, and I always try to hydrate the day before and stay hydrated the day of treatment. But I've been doing really well. I so far only have 1 little blister up here on my finger. That's pretty wild to me. Massive swelling as usual, but my pain is very bearable. Like, haven't been thinking about it all day, other than the fact that my hand is fat and numb. Well, not fat and numb, that's not what I mean, fat and swollen. So yeah, pleasantly surprised. It's going well, and yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings.